I'm here. I just drove 1,400 miles. As you can see, I don't look so good. Hello guys, and welcome to another day with Zimaleta. As you could tell, I'm right in my van and I'm right at my pickup location. So I'm getting ready to start making some expediting videos, and as you could see, I am basically styling my new Zimaleta t-shirt. These t-shirts, guys, and others are available right below each of my videos. So if you kind of like, you know, zoom out of the screen, out of the full mode, you'll see right below there's a bunch of t-shirts. If you guys would like to support this channel, you could buy a t-shirt, and I get a little kickback from Teespring for selling these t-shirts. Anyways guys, I'm right at my pickup. I just set up my GoPros kind of like around the vehicle. I have 3 of them. I have one that's going to be recording the highway. I have this one, Hero 7, that's going to be recording me with the sound and microphone, everything like that. So this is going to be very new for me, vlogging with my new vlogging setup. And I got a GoPro Hero 4 recording in this direction, and I'm actually right on the monitor. Hello there. So that's going to be really interesting to edit. So I'm going to be using 3 different cameras: a driving camera, a camera that's looking at me, and a side angle, you know, just to make it a little bit more better for you guys, just a little bit more show quality. Guys, I also have some news. I was contacted by Roku, you know, like one of those TV boxes that you buy and then you have like free, I guess, service at your house, and then you could like watch like Netflix and Hulu and other stuff, you know, from Roku. I guess it turns your TV like into a smart TV and allows you to stream other services. And they have their own shows. Guys, they invited me to have a show there right on Roku. So like, that is very exciting. Just to let you know guys, I have already chose the videos that's going to be on it, and I already submitted everything, filled out all the paperwork, all this goodies. So I'm waiting for them to actually set up my channel for me. So that is like very cool. Also, like in other news, company Altel, and they're sending me out like a check engine light scan unit. It is actually a pretty nice starting out like type of unit, 130 bucks. It scans every single vehicle. Once that gets in, I'm actually gonna make a video about it. My load is ready. It is time for me to actually back up. Part of the reason I've been messing with these cameras, guys, I wanna give you guys better experience, kind of like a reality TV show type of style way. Possibly this stuff is gonna go on Roku as well, but I was gonna do it anyways, and I have been trying different things. It's to just give you guys a better perspective, better angles and stuff like that. Like, you know, I don't have a camera crew, but this will give the quality of having a camera crew that's following you and recording you from different angles. Of course, it's more work on my part. You know, I always have to edit a little bit more, but it's okay. I don't mind. The quality is what actually matters. Okay, guys, finally I'm actually going to give you the right perspective when it comes to expediting, because I'm now recording using my GoPros, and my iPhone is free to show you exactly what I do when I get the load. So let me do that, and we're going to continue the conversation. So first of all, when I get a paperwork, kind of put it like that, and then go to the messages, and I put in BOL, which is bill of lading. I look for the bill of lading number. For some reason, it's not on here. That is kind of weird. Try to see if there's anything else that I could use. I do have like double the paperwork. Let's see if it's on the next set of sheets. There's a customer number, contract number, reference number. Okay, in this case, it feels like I'm I'm on a millionaire show. I need to call a friend to find out what's going on. So let me give my company a call. Hey Donna, sorry to bother you. Just got loaded, but there's no bill of lading number, but there is order number. It's their order number. It says our order number. We got customer number. We have contract number.
Just send me anything, doesn't matter. Email me the paperwork, then I'm gonna look.
No problem. No problem. I'll do that.
And it has, as I'm gonna say, it kind of has to go direct tomorrow by 1:30 local time.
That's no problem.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. That's how it's done, folks. If you don't know, it's best to just let them know. So here's what we're gonna do for this one. We're gonna put BOL, and I'm just gonna use shipment copy. Shipment copy. I'm gonna put the code here. Like they said, anything. So that's what we're gonna actually use. Okay, there's that. I'm actually gonna show you guys how to send the paperwork in as well. This is gonna be pretty handy. So we got one skid. You put one skid down, and then you look for the weight. So the weight's gonna be in the front of the paperwork. So we have 580 pounds. 580 pounds. And then we gotta look at where it's going. It is going to, this is supposed to be going to Laredo, but why does it have Michigan address? Seems like it's the address, it's their other company. It's the same type of what the heck? Hold on a second. Delphi Automotive Systems. Why does it have Michigan on here? Huh. Let's see if let's see what this has. We have Michigan here as well. We also have Mexico. This is weird. I gotta call them again. Donna, sorry to bother you again. There's no Laredo on here anywhere. It says Michigan, with Delphi Automotive, Michigan. Is that okay?
Go where I sent you, but it's sure that's the pickup number, right?
Yeah, it's the same. It's the right location. It's just it does have Mexico on here. It does have Mexico, so you know.
Okay, it's Laredo where I sent you.
Yeah, it's Laredo. I'm gonna go to Laredo, of course, but it just doesn't have that on here. So I just wanted to let you know, just in case.
Okay.
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 All right. Thanks. Guys, normally I'm a lot like this. Companies, they don't. This company doesn't. They don't like to have you call them. But anytime there's a problem like this, you gotta let them know, because what if it's a wrong type of load? You know, so you don't know. It's fine. So I'm just gonna put Laredo. So normally, whatever address they have, I would actually put on here. So now we're actually gonna send this off. That is fine. So the time has come for me to email it to them. So this is the way I do it. I grab like something like this, something that's flat. I put paperwork on it. Usually try to get it level here. I have an app which is called Genius Scan. You could have this on any type of device. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna hit plus, and we're gonna scan the document like this. So there it goes. So then I'm gonna basically crop it, Sometimes it already crops it, you know, for me if you let the app kind of like scan it itself. So basically you could see that it's cropped. Then what I do is I basically send it. So I email it, put my company in here, and send it off. So this email is now gone. Man, this is so nice now, having the ability, you know, to just work and record at the same time. So that is done. I'm gonna get this out of the way. So now we actually need to put the address in of where I'm going. So I'm gonna use the address that they gave me, and we're gonna go to 7802 W Bob Bullock Loop, Laredo, Texas. Let's see if it finds it. I have 1,393 miles to go, so we're gonna go ahead and route this.
Then take the first
Let's turn my GoPro on and my driving GoPro on. So let's try to do this. All right. So here we go. And this is the way you do it, guys. Put the seatbelt on. We are continuing this Laredo load that I gotta take to Laredo and deliver it. And I just took an exit. It is the exit that I needed, but I'm gonna stop for fuel at first. Fuel up in South Carolina, where the prices are pretty cheap here. And then I guess we'll continue. I'm very happy that I don't have to go to like Michigan. I was going to stay home for the rest of February and get the garage ready so that I could, you know, begin making those videos. But I got a call and they said, hey, do you want a Laredo? So I figured, hey, why not? Because a Laredo load definitely would be nice, because it's a lot warmer down there. So I said, okay, get me a Laredo load and then possibly something back. So they said, okay. So that is good. I have my hopes up that I'll get out, hopefully get load back in the south, and I don't have to drive to Michigan or something. So we will see. Anyways, guys, getting on the highway here. Just got done eating my brunch. It is actually 10:56 in the morning right now. I did not have any breakfast yet. I just had coffee. A very good coffee at that, because I made it myself. It was a latte with some truffled milk. Oh, it was delicious. Love it. So, by the way, guys, you might be wondering, where's the video of me finishing up my van? Because I just replaced the rear differential. Well, guess what, guys? It is done. It is replaced. It's a really good sound. Like, it doesn't make any bad sounds anymore. I got new shocks in the back. When I'm driving, it's now the way it's supposed to be. Like, it's a perfect sound. Because before, you know, it was basically doing some kind of dry type of sound. It sounded almost like it's very like mild, but it sounded like I was like low in fluid, you know, and it was like just metal on metal. But that was going on for quite a while. And of course, just recently replaced you know, the drive shaft as well. And I have used the drive shaft and the rear differential from a 290,000 mile Sprinter that supposedly has a bad head gasket. More on that later. So I'm actually pretty excited about that. I also replaced my rear shocks, installed new ones, so ride quality has improved. And I also found why I was getting all these rattling noises when I'm driving. It sounds like my rear doors are about to fall off, and I'm thinking, why are my rear doors really just like making a lot of noise, like they're hitting up and down. I would literally go and in the back, and I would like use a strap that I use, you know, for tying down my load, and I would hook a strap on it and secure it, you know, on one of my loops. And I'm thinking, man, it's still making that type of noise. So that was like really like weird that it did that. But guys, turns out the noise was coming from, you know, the rear tire rack, the bolts that's actually securing it. Like when you open up your double doors, there's like 2 bolts that's like right there. Those bolts, you use a standard type of 19mm socket or like your tire wrench to try to like lower down your rack. But this is a New York vehicle, and it's got 507,000 miles on it. I acquired it with 400,000 miles, and that was already bad enough with all the rust that it had. Like so those bolts, they basically were so rusted, they rusted themselves shut, you know, like that's it. There's no way you could actually get the tie rack down or anything. So I removed the tie rack and I removed those bolts. I had to literally, guys, I had to cut them off. I had to take a grinder, put a cutoff wheel on it. Of course, I used safety glasses. I was being very careful. And I cut it clean off, guys. Man, no more noise. I can't believe I was driving like that for like a year. But I'm mentioning that because you might be having the same issue if you have a T1N like me, with the same kind of noise. Okay, getting back to that 290,000 mile Sprinter. Basically it has an engine in it still and a transmission. This engine and the transmission I'm going to be putting into my milli-mile Sprinter. I know, defeats the purpose, but I'm gonna stick it in my milli-mile Sprinter. That is a champ of a van for me. Okay, so I'm gonna go here, and there's a buddy Sprinter. Hello, Sprinter. One of you guys driving it, possibly, you know, who knows, or future viewer, because I will be having the largest source on YouTube for Sprinter repair videos. Oh yeah, guys, when I said more on that later for the 2012 Sprinter, here's what I wanted to do. Before we pull an engine out, I'm going to show you guys how to service it. I'm going to show you how to change rear differential fluid. I'm going to show you how to change, you know, the transmission fluid, how to change oil, how to change your filters, particulate filter, air filter, how to change your fuel filter. I want to show you the locations of different type of stuff, like where turbo's at. I'm going to talk about the different problems that they have, and, you know, help you with that. I'm going to show you how to replace the belts, the fuel filter, and pulleys and whatnot. You know, there's a lot of things on that Sprinter that I could show you how to do. So we're gonna do that first before we actually pull the engine off, and then of course I need to disassemble that engine, which I will be doing. So you'll see where all the parts are, how to remove them, how to disassemble and reassemble them. So I'm gonna have that in you know, like a video series that I plan to do. So this is gonna happen before I do the engine swap, because I'm gonna record a bunch of videos with it. I have just delivered. I didn't have to wait long, which is great. It's 10:35. Getting ready to go to a truck stop. These days you don't want to risk it parking at Walmart's. There has been really hefty fines that a lot of drivers have to pay. I recently parked at a Walmart. I came in the morning like this, except it was a little bit like before 6. I parked there so I could sleep. And I wake up to a large, loud banging on my door. So I get out, you know, because I was dressed. It's winter time. And there's a ticket stuck right in my window. No questions asked. You know, they just stuck a ticket. Basically $120, which I thought was bad. But then I talked to my dad. He got a $500 ticket for parking at Walmart with the summer truck. And some drivers with the summer truck parking at Walmart, $1,500 tickets. And all they did is simply walk to the store, buy something and come back, like with groceries and stuff. So
Proceed to Riverbank Drive.
yeah, so it's Walmart's no longer the safest place to park if you're trying to save you money. So that is that, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself. God bless you, and see you guys in my next video. Take care. My name is Serge Zimaleta. I'm 37 years old, and yes, I experienced success after buying my first home for cash. Back in 2011, I was broke, but I learned to solve problems on my own. Now I'm helping others to solve their problems. I know what pitfalls to avoid to stay profitable in business. Need motivation to be more successful in your life? Do you have Sprinter, Expedite, or business problems? Then subscribe. Let's find creative solutions to your problems. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of my helpful videos.